Hello everyone, my name is Umar and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will explain how to ace a PHP high view AI based interview. The questions are pretty standard. There are almost 6 questions. For each question, you get 2 minutes to answer that. And the questions are all behavioral type. I attempted those questions for different positions 7 times before I got in. So I'm here to share all my experiences. Um, and the trick is that we should be well prepared for those interview questions. They look simple, like I will explain all those 6 questions one by one, how to ace them, um, and what are the best strategies. So the first question for BHP interview is, or generally the likes of it is, describe a situation in which you were not having complete information, but you had to have the decision. That's one of the questions. And then you will have 2 or 3 minutes. The other question is, describe a situation in which you were part of a team and the team had to deliver a difficult goal. Elaborate how you helped with the STAR methodology. Now, STAR methodology is where you describe the situation, the transactions, the action that you took, and the results that were produced. Another question that comes is, describe a situation in which you have to deal with a difficult stakeholder and how you uh, came made your point across. Now, again, all these questions come up with this 3 minute time window. And the idea is to see how you behave and react to the tough conditions and how is the thinking process behind it. Another question that is asked is, describe a situation or event in which you did not agree with an organizational change. How did you communicate back and cope with the situation? The answer to this question does not rely on saying yes all the time. In fact, they are looking for a situation in which you were not comfortable with the change. And then how did you react to it? How did you communicate? How did you went by it? And how did you resolve the situation? Uh, and so these are generally the questions. I gave this interview almost 6 months back, and the interview questions might change, but the tone and the philosophy doesn't change. And 95% of the people who appear in the AI based interviews do not pass because they do not prepare well. So, all these questions that I just explained, uh, I personally think we should invest almost 2 days of time pre-rehearsing, thinking about the situations, how did they affect the outcome, what was the outcome, and clearly articulate our responses. And when we go to the interview, there are at least 2 repeats that you can do out of 6 questions. The other important trick is the use of a proper suiting. So this dress is not a right dress for the interview, for the high view. Although it says in the start of the video interview that you can wear any dress that you want and it should be good enough, but no, and a dress like that is not a solution. So that was the mistake that I was doing for the first 6 times, and the seventh time I changed it to a proper three-piece suit. And the other thing that you might have noticed that I was doing was I was looking here and there, and then I am now looking exactly at the camera. Now, this is the thing. The difference that I was doing between the sixth time and the like first 6 times and the seventh time was that I was told that you need to look straight into the camera because the AI algorithm can somehow pick the eye contact, and there is a decent amount of weightage to that. So that's a very important tip. Another important tip, especially about the questions like when you didn't have the information, then you have to think about the company policy. What do they value the most? Do they value money most? It depends on the situation. For the interview with the BHP, safety is the prime aspect, and adherence to the right policies is another one. So I mean, but the high view software is in the other companies as well. You need to look and dig what is the core philosophy. Some companies are driven by tech, some are driven by the profit. So I mean, it's essentially varying. So the answer would vary according to that. So yeah, here is my brief guidance on how to ace a BHP Highview interview. If you have any concerns, questions, happy to um, have them in the comment section, and I would love to respond to that. Thank you. Bye.